most of your approaches you don't see like the surface. You can't really see it all. So you're like, okay, it's 130, but I got to land at 120, maybe 115 or something, you know. But at 115 or short of that is like a knob or something, you know. So you have to have that feel of like, I know what a 115 shot is, you know. And whoever ends up winning obviously has dialed that in much better than I have. I mean, I got a little too much rust to kind of figure that out. There's moments, and then there's just moments of the other stuff. Yeah.
Like number 6 today, how much tougher is that than
that was another one that was 50 yards. Yeah. I mean, I hit a 5-iron, 6-iron the first 2 days. Good drives. Hit another good one today, and hit a 3-wood in, and it was short. You know, I was trying to get my 3-wood way left so I could use the whole green because the pin is tucked way back right, and it kind of ballooned and went out right, and I was in front of the bunker, so I just chipped to 20 feet, safely to 20 feet, and, you know, 2-putt for par. So
Ferris was in the little pot bunker, and I said for me after he just got it out like 20 yards, and I said he probably even looked it up on the first 2 days. He said I was 50 yards past it.
Yeah, and there were 10 too. Like when we played one, all the guys who teed off on 10 were either in our fairway on one or in that bunker that's right in the middle. And I told the spotter up there, well, you're gonna have a busy day, you know, people. And then sure enough, when we get up there, Parker's in one fairway, Jack went over the bunker, I'm in the bunker, you know. So it's like just moving that back and to the left, you're aimed right, you know, right at this bunker, and it's like it's, I mean, whoever wins has done a good job of managing that. You know, the rest of us, you know, working guys, whatever. It's just like, I can't necessarily keep up with that for 72 holes. I'll have moments. Yeah.
What does a guy have to do to play really well today?
I guess I want to say make a lot of putts, but it's not even that. It really just has to be your approach game. Like if you're able to get it, I don't see how you can get a lot of shots inside of 5 feet, you know. So, but if you can get them to 10 or 15 feet, if you're really striking it well, if you got that distance control, you know, there were a handful of maybe bowl type pins that if you had the irons really locked in. But I'm curious. I mean, I didn't look at the scores at all. Like, I know there's only a few people under par yesterday, right? I mean, I don't know if there'll be a handful today. I don't know.
There's only 2 left under par for the week.
2 left for the week.
Yeah.
Okay. that makes me feel better because I mean, I'm out there and I'm just like, you know, hitting every green, the first 6, 2-putt. I'm like, yeah, okay, pars feel really good today. And that's what I did on the back nine then too. It's just a whole bunch of string of pars, I guess, to come in. And yeah, if you missed a shot, especially the approach shot, that's where it's like, to play well, you better have those irons locked in. So if you miss it, you're probably going to be in some really uncomfortable spot. And whether it's a magical wedge game, you know, up and down, or just a wonderful, you know, kind of save with the putter, that'll just get you into, those iron shots will get you into a lot of trouble. But I love it. I don't know. Yeah, that's why I wanted to come back. Like, I'd heard everything about this course, and
who'd you heard it from?
I mean, just I'm trying to think if I heard it from, you know, necessarily in Wisconsin. Not so much in Wisconsin until I called up and connected with Jeff. He's just like, hey, like, you're gonna love it. It's awesome. And he told me once I registered, he's like, all right, start practicing because it's gonna be really tough. But just other guys, other golfers around the country who had come to Sand Valley and played those, and then, oh yeah, those are great. This is just a different kind of
great.
Different kind of test, different kind of questions. But it's fun. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I've ever like played a tournament on a course like this, and I can see why the USGA, you know, you got the mid-am, they'll have the junior am here too, like 2029. Like, why wouldn't she come here? Like the 13th hole, you know, that's that little par 4 out there. Today that pin is like 3 long, and it's dead into the wind. So theoretically, if you got a full wedge in, yeah, just hit it 30 feet long, you can probably spin it back. But I haven't seen a lot of balls spin back that far. And I just was thinking, like, I don't know. I mean, on a hole like that, I just wonder what, you know, the best wedge players in the world would be doing. You know, like, I just feel like so many of them would be hitting it to 15, 20 feet past the hole. They just know it's jail anywhere else.
So it lived up to what you had heard.
Yes, yeah, it's lived up to it. You know, like when I had a friend come out here a few weeks ago to play his practice round, and he said it was kind of in rough shape. Greens were kind of slow then, and he's like, "Oh, guys are going to go so low. All the bunkers are flyable and all that." And I'm like, "You're telling me this?" And Jeff told me to practice because it's going to be hard. Like that's a big difference. And I'm not surprised that Jeff had scouted, you know, where you could put all these tee boxes. Tee box on 11. Did you guys see that? How they moved it up? On Sunday, my 4 caddy, like, you know, you walk off a 10 green, there's just this tee box right here, and there's a bunker. No, I'm sorry, it's just whatever. But then there's more long grass up there, and I'm like, hey, what's that? He's like, oh, it's just whatever. Like, and I went, they don't ever put it up. He's like, no. And I'm like, well, if I saw it, Jeff saw it, and sure enough, that's where it was today. So that's 30 yards, 20 yards back, you know. So he did. I'm sure he had a lot of fun scouting, not only the pins, but tee boxes. And I bet USGA will use that as like a template or as like a, you know, to kind of monitor, like, okay, what do they want? Like, I mean, certainly for some matches, good lord, they could have a lot of fun moving stuff around.
Did it feel hot out there to you?
A bit humid. Yeah, a bit humid. I actually kept like my little like hoodies on for the front 9. And that's when I finally took it off. I'm like, oh yeah, I am kind of sweating. Like, so it was humid, but not hot. You know,
Yeah.
like the sun, you know, we're used to, you walk outside and the sun feels like it's the oven lamp, just like baking your sun. You know, so this is and the wind too. The wind was refreshing. In a
Very
sense.
refreshing. Yeah.
Temperature wise, not golf
Temperature-wise,
wise.
yeah.
Yeah.
25 miles an hour refreshing.
Yeah.